the new TNA Digital Media Champion. That's right, I won it in the divorce. What's mine is mine, and what's his is mine.
Steph DeLander returns. TNA are back in possession of the Digital Media Championship, and we have a brand new jobber making his Impact debut. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and it's not the first time we've debuted to some jobber TNA news, and we're back again bringing you the good old total non-stop action on the channel that never stops talking about professional wrestling, brother.
Was PCO a POS, brother?
He might be a POS. So for you guys that do not know, PCO was the Digital Media Champion. TNA decided not to renew his contract. Now, I personally liked PCO. I thought the guy was decent. He was doing some, decent hardcore matches. The guy is 56, 57 years old. Moved all right for that kind of guy. Had this Frankenstein gimmick, so it made sense if he looked slow. And, the guy's been involved in some decent storylines. Anytime I have watched TNA, he's been one of the main reasons for it. He was involved in a relationship with Steph DeLander, and Matt Cardona wasn't too happy because he says that Steph DeLander's his property, and they had a battle, and she ended up marrying him. But PCO and TNA, the new management, PCO basically buried them, said that the companies went to shit without Scott D'Amore, and apparently TNA offered him an 80 to 90% pay cut on what he was currently earning, which was probably not a lot.
Even if you're getting the big bucks, 10 million a year, Roman Reigns, that means you're down to $1 million. That's scary. And PCO's not on that, folks. PCO's probably on 50 grand a year. In fact,
yeah, that's the thing. It wouldn't matter how much he was on, even if he was on a lot of money. If you're getting paid a lot of money, you get accustomed to a lot of money. So, listen, he could be getting 10 million a year, right? Even though he's not. But let's say he was, and then they cut that down to $1 million. It's not to say that $1 million isn't a lot of money, but $1 million doesn't seem that much if you're used to getting paid 10. It would be very rare to see anybody accept that kind of pay cut. I think anything close to half is an insane amount of a pay cut. But when you're going over 50%, that's we're talking, that is scary. And I can't blame the guy, man. I think he was good in TNA, and you know what? Well, at 56, at 57, is that the best he's got this run in TNA? Is he going to improve? Is he going to go and do better in the world of professional wrestling at his age? Probably not, but sometimes you got to stand by your principles, and I think you might be right here, because I just don't think 90, 80%, you can't accept that.
I'd be intrigued to see if anyone else got offered this. No wonder he smashed the belt with a sledgehammer. You'd do the same. Yeah. Anyone in their wee 9 to 5 would do the same.
Yeah, so we've seen him at that, was it GCW show? He smashed. He did
everything but slash.
Yeah, he could have pissed on it. I suppose that would have been the last straw. But he smashed the belt at the GCW show with a sledgehammer, cutting ties with TNA. In the process, people weren't sure whether it was the real belt he had or whatnot. Turns out he had a replica of the belt, and to me, that's the smart thing for these companies to do. I don't think any wrestler should be running about with the real belt. I think as a promotion, you should always have a replica belt, and that should be the one that is the wrestlers use to travel with or whatnot. I think the real belt should always be kept in possession of the company. But then again, you could argue that putting the real belt on the champion means that they're more of a champion, I guess. It means more to win it.
Yeah, but it's also a safety thing, isn't it? If people are going around with carrying a 50G belt, I'm not saying TNA's belts are worth that, folks, but you know what I mean.
True, but I'm just thinking WWE, John Cena or something, he goes on, some massive talk show and he's got a wee fake plastic replica. It wouldn't look too good.
It worked for him when Punk walked it.
That belt looks so bad, didn't it? Okay. They were supposed to be the same, and one belt was obviously smaller than the other. Anyway, Impact last night, there was a number 23. What does this 23 mean? Well, Steph DeLander came out and she explained that she is number 23 and she is the new Digital Media Champion. She didn't reference PCO by name, but she pretty much mentioned him by character and said that she is no longer with him. that is her ex-husband and that she's the new champion via divorce. Yes, she is the champ. She never pinned anybody. She wasn't awarded the belt by anybody in TNA management. Kayfabe-wise anyway, she is just appearing with the belt, claiming that she won it in a divorce, which is a pretty unique way to win a title. I'm not going to bury it because I think TNA have done the best they could here. It was a bad situation for them, and I think they've pretty much handled it as good as they possibly could.
And they've actually kept kayfabe alive.
Which, I mean,
that's fucking borderline mental.
Which that other company wouldn't have bothered doing.
That other Diddy company, well, TNA is the Diddy company, but yeah, WWE. I mean, they openly break company. They don't have
kayfabe. The kayfabe doesn't. Kayfabe's not even in WWE to break.
WWE break kayfabe for no reason.
They don't even have it anymore.
No.
Kayfabe is done and dusted. So yeah, Steph DeLander comes out, talks to Sammy Calligan. He gets attacked from the back, and then it turns out there's some guy called Mance Warner making his TNA debut. So he's now in the Impact Zone. Turns out he's a new boyfriend of Steph DeLander, and they get together. Some like Edge Lita shit. Sammy Calligan's knocked out, whatnot, and I think he's going to defend the belt on Steph DeLander's behalf, because last time we heard she was out for like 9 months with a serious neck injury, and I don't think it's been 9 months since, that passed. So who knows, maybe she's recovering quickly like John Cena did when he got busted for when he ruptured his shoulder.
Let me tell you in Chinese, steroids.
Yeah, so who knows, maybe she is back, maybe she's ready to go, but I think that's a pretty decent way of bringing somebody back in and giving them a title, just to play along with the fact that they won it in some sort of divorce settlement.
Yeah, it's never been done before, to my knowledge, so it's a good call.
Yeah, we did have Triple H and Stephanie with the dog, but that was...
I know, I'm talking about title, though.
The dog that got ran over. What was that dog's name again?
Rosie?
Might have been Rosie.
Rosie and Jamal. He left a lot of Jamal.
Triple H took that bad, didn't he?
He did.
I'm sure he would have took it worse though if Stephanie ran over the world title.
Fucking damn right he would have.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Steph DeLander's back in TNA. Let us know your thoughts. I thought the whole Steph DeLander, Matt Cardona PCO thing was really good. Disappointing that TNA thought that PCO was worth at least an 80% pay cut. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't blame him for not signing that. And we've heard TNA in the past year, since they came back and they did their new reboot, we've heard them say that they're not looking to invest a lot of money in this company, and I just don't think they're really going to grow. They're not looking to really expand. They're happy doing what they're doing right now, and to me, that's not really ambitious. I think TNA should be looking to... if I was TNA, if I had any sort of control or leadership in TNA, I would be like, look guys, AEW is a sinking ship. WWE is the worst it's ever been. Why don't we actually focus on putting a good show together, moving forward, and maybe there's potential for us to actually move up the pecking order here in America.
Yeah. No, why not?
Here, TNA's challenged WWE before when WWE was great. I don't see why they can't try and challenge WWE now that WWE is shit.
Exactly. Why not? Why not though?
You always hear about how Paul Heyman said he could do this, he could do that, right? In ECW, and in the end that never really happened. We always hear Vince Russo saying, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could come back tomorrow and get these ratings, get that ratings. It'd be good to actually see. Eric Bischoff's always talked about it, but they make excuses about, oh, I'm too old now, or, I enjoy my family life. It'd be actually good to see one of these guys that talk a good game put their money where their mouth is.
No, it would be, but will they do it? Probably not. I was going to say not in our lifetime, but not in their lifetime. Because they're old. I'm not old.
They're older than us, damn it. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Steph DeLander is back. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I doubt PCO will ever be back in AI. JBL also cost Mark Cardona the world title against Joe Hendry. I need to start watching TNA, man. You got Mark Cardona versus Joe Hendry for the title. That's better than anything you're getting on those other shows. God. TNA.
Cross the line.
Right, guys, that's it. Next week we'll watch TNA.
Maybe.
It's happening.
Maybe.
We're crossing the line next week.
Maybe.
Be there or be square. Till next time. Peace.